Morning everybody, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off Grid Project. You may notice the camper is still here. I threw garbage just down here, I have to take that away. And I put some items back under it for to stow it during a intense rainstorm we had. But you will notice there's nothing on the ground here except for a couple tarps, which was covering all of my gear. I managed to get all of my gear put away, and it's not in the tent yet, but we had a rainstorm coming and I was leaving for Canada for a wedding, so I had to quickly clean up everything, and I managed to get every single thing off the ground. And I did my laundry the other day and I managed to get all my gear put away. A lot of it is in the well, there's my fishing gear is under the truck camper. I have to sort that out later, and my barbecue equipment. And I've got a lot of stuff in the old motorhome, and put some stuff away where it went, but most of it went very rapidly off the ground, so it was protected. I had tarps over the stuff, but because I was leaving for the weekend, I very quickly cleared up the entire area. Still have a little bit of junk here and some leaves to clear up, but as I said, I had to go to Canada, so I was gone for a few days, and I have to come back and finish cleaning this area. So I just wanted to give you an update. I didn't even grab the camera the other day when I was cleaning up here. I just was in a serious rush because we had a rainstorm coming. My stuff was all over the ground out here, as you will remember. The wood is drying out. Some people have asked me, why did you not put your wood away the first time? And some people have asked me, why didn't you use the truck to haul the wood? Well, one thing, the truck's fuel pump is down, and I don't have the money at this time. I'm saving up for something special, which you'll see very soon, and you'll understand a lot of things will become clear to you very soon now. So the truck's fuel pump is dead, and even if the truck was running, I cannot get the truck through here anywhere. So it would be absolutely pointless to load all the wood into the truck, drive it 20 feet, and empty the wood from the truck. It would be pointless, absolutely pointless. And a lot of people ask, why did you just throw the wood from one pile to another? It seems like a waste of time to do the work twice. Two reasons. You may notice I did it over a period of 2 days. The sun was shining directly on the wood and dried it out. Now remember, this was under a mess of leaves and filth for almost a year now, or about a year I think it is now. And so I needed to get it dried out. Therefore, I threw half the wood out, and notice I laid it relatively wide and flat in as much of a single layer as I could. And then let the sun shine on it for a day or two. And then when Bison from Bugging In was over here the other day, we finished hauling the wood over and throwing it here in a heap, also spread out somewhat, so it can dry out. Unfortunately, we had a powerful rainstorm and now it's wet again. But for the most part, the wood is drying out before I take it off into the forest where it's not going to get any sunlight and not going to dry out. So I hope that explains the method to my madness again. I know a lot of people don't understand what I'm doing, and often in the heat of the moment, working really fast, I don't consider to tell you what I'm up to. So I'm sorry about that. I have to get better at that. But I do read the comments, although I've been really busy. I've been gone for days, so I haven't I haven't answered any comments in a while, but I do read the comments, and that's why I want to explain why the wood is sitting here in the sunlight for a while to dry before I put it off behind the workshop tent. And I'm going to build pallet wood shelving racks, basically wood storage racks, out next to the tent, and then I'll put tarps over it. So actually the tarps are laying right here now will be over this pile of wood when I get it stacked up neatly on the new pallet wood racks that I'm going to build, the pallet wood storage racks. So then the wood, once it's dried out again and cured properly from, after all the weather it's been in for a year, well, for 11 years now. The stuff has been outdoors for 11 years. It's amazing it's not rotted to nothing. But anyway, so I'll be doing that eventually here, getting that all put away in the pallet racks that I will build. The wooden pallets are great, huh? I build everything out of pallets. I got my picket fence out of pallets. I've got my, my RV porch was made out of pallets. My generator housing was made out of pallets. My solar panels are propped up with pallets. My house is made halfway out of pallets. So pallets are great. So I hope that explains. Like I said, I can't get the truck through here. So in the future when I do load stuff, I realize a double gate over there will be convenient for hauling large stuff through and wheelbarrows and stuff, but it's not going to be possible to drive the truck through there. It's just not going to happen because it just isn't going to fit. Between that massive rock in the house and with my solar panels, and over here I've got the chicken shelter, so this is just not happening. The truck is not going to go there. So in the future I'll be driving through the double pallet wood gate, my picket fence gate, and driving up to the limit right there, up basically where that rock is, and then I'll unload anything I get moving forward. Any materials I bring home to the Off Grid Homestead moving forward will be immediately taken out and immediately stacked up neatly inside the wood shop or wherever is appropriate over there, so that it's out of sight and the homestead stays neat and clean. So I plan on maintaining it now this time. It's been hard. Being alone, it's been very, very hard, and everything up here became a dumping ground. And as you see, I'm trying to get it cleaned up. Just got a little bit of garbage left to go, and since I don't have garbage service, I'm allowed to slowly feed the stuff into one of the neighbors' garbage cans, just a couple bags each week. So it's going to take time to clean that up, but I'll get it done. I'll get it all cleaned up and get all this stuff sorted out. So anyway, the truck camper is still here. You will notice the truck camper is still here. You might also notice the humidity is so high that my camera is steaming up. It's really, really, really humid, and it's nearly unbearable. You just sweat sitting still. So yesterday I recovered. I did nothing at all but did some computer work and recovered, and worked inside the house a little bit because it was 90-something% humidity and over 90 degrees temperature. So I guess my camera's telling me it's time to bring this video to a close because it's steaming up, and this is honestly just standing outside. It's that humid right now. Anyway, the truck camper's still here, and I'm hoping and praying I'll get rid of it this week so I can finish cleaning up the rest of this pile here and have a nice looking homestead. So, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off Grid Project. I'll talk to you guys later. Another day at the homestead.